All right, how's it going? Episode 12 of Steins Gate, where we last left off essentially. I don't know why I'm doing a Dragon Ball Z voice, I apologize. We kind of learned just a little bit more about what CERN's up to, a few more experiments. We discovered and conducted our own experiments of basically how to time travel with our emails and do what's called D-mail. I came up with the name MBIT, which is mail back in time. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm doing this during the day. It might be 2 recordings in the same day. I haven't decided yet. Basically, I've only recorded 1 episode this week, and it's Friday. I don't know. I just didn't really feel like doing it as much, and I kind of dragged my feet on it. But like I said in the last video, I did manage to get my 3x3s done and stuff, and I've been working on thumbnails and just working on the next project. So with that being said, if you like videos like this and want to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe, as I really do appreciate it. And also, I was giving my voice some time to rest as well, so it seems to have worked out for the most part.
さて、オペレーションウルドの実験成果についてこの場で検討してみようか。
オペレーションウルドって？
そういえば昨日はどこぞの助手のせいで作戦面を披露できなかったのだったな。昨日夜から今日にかけて行われた D メールの連続送信実験。それがオペレーションウルドであり。
And then Erd is one of the, I think, oldest Norse gods, and there was like 3 of them, and she was the goddess of the past, like the past, present, and future. And Erd is that one, the past. She interrupts me again.
D メールについて少なくとも何ができるのかは分かったから。
I like MBIT, mail back in time, versus D-mail. You know, that's just me though. Kurisu places her empty noodle cup on the table, then retrieves the whiteboard from the development room. Unlimited noodle cup, maybe. While the rest of us eat, she scribbles on the whiteboard, then puts it up against the wall. Oh, it's in English. Well, of course it is, never mind. Use specific command for microwave warming function, reverse rotation. These microwave doors open while warning. Warming is in progress, timing unconfirmed. Discharge phenomenon. Send mail to phone wave, name subject to change during discharge. Conditions for discharge is between 12 and 6. D-mail text limit is 12 characters equals 1 byte, or 6 2-byte characters times 3. Any more fails to send, and then I can't read the rest of that. Nothing especially, she summarized the vital parts. Discharge into past depends on phone wave, name subject to change. Timer output, 1 second on timer equals hours and past, so we've gone up to 5 days. Contents of microwave become jellymen, and then confirmed to also teleport. Mayuri has her mouth half open in a blank stare. She clearly doesn't understand.
D メールでは最大で36文字か。日本語文18文字しか送れないというのは不便だな。改善したいところだ。
I think that would be more power output to increase more characters. Furthermore, each D-mail is split into 12 character segments. If you send 36 characters, you'll get 3 12-character emails. If you try to send more, everything after the 36th character disappears.
でも、いつへ送るかの調節ができるのを発見したのはすごくね?
Though we can only set it in 1-hour increments, we can control how far back D-mail goes by using the microwave's timer.
発見しただけで満足してたら無意味。原理を突き止めないと。ここに書いたのは現象として確認できたものでしかない。
原理の究明か。確かにそれが分からなければ、真にタイムマシンを作ったことにはならない。6文字 ×3 しか送れないのは何が原因だ?
Again, I'm thinking energy. It can't be the time of day, so it has to be just the power we're emitting is the power that can be sent out. Daru and Kirsu remain silent. What if we rotate the microwave the other way? Suddenly Mayuri, who has been staring at the ceiling in confusion until now, raises her hand.
唐揚げやバナナはゲル揚げとかゲルバナになっちゃって、でもお塩はゲル塩にはならなかったんだよね。
Okay, that's a good point.
だから略すなよ。
According to Mayuri, the refrozen chicken had indeed been jellified when she tried eating it. Kirsu's prediction was right.
で、D メールは18文字まではちゃんと送れて、19文字以上は消えちゃうんだよね。
Is she a secret scientist too?
きっとね、おっきなものとかたくさんは送れないんじゃないかな。あ、もしかしてそのカーブブラックホールが
カーブラックホールね。
Close enough.
カーブブラックホールが
だからカーブラックホール。
ブラックホールの穴がきっ
Nice save.
とだよ。
Daru would be freaking out right now.
マユシ、今の言葉もう一度よろ。穴ってところから。
穴がきっついの。
これはけしからん。
言わせているんじゃないアホだる。
Mary has flowers for brains, so she's easy prey for Daru's perversion. It drives me crazy.
穴が
But that is kind of a good point.
か。あながち間違ってないかも。
It's too small of a ascending platform.
おそらくセルンのタイムマシンと同じ原因ね。リフターの調整がうまくできてないから完全には得意点を裸にできず、そのせいで送れる容量が限定される。
唐揚げやバナナはともかく全角6文字半角12文字のデータっつうと容量は12バイトだね。
English characters are half width, so they only use 1 byte, but full width Japanese characters use 2. That's good to know.
バイト？キロバイトじゃなくて？
おーっと、マキセ氏はメカに弱いタイプと見た。
そうなのかジョッシュ。
うるさいな。バイトなんて単位は最近見ないから確認しただけよ。
You don't see things measured in bytes now? That's crazy. By the way, 1 kilobyte is 1024 bytes, 1 byte is 8 bits.
まあ電子メールは本文テキストだけじゃないけどさ、送信先と送信元のメルアドとかヘッダとかもろもろ込みだともっと増えるけど、目安として12バイト分の文字数なら3回分は転送できるってことじゃね。あ、ちなみに件名は入れると入れないとでどう変わるかわかんねえ。
That's a good point too.
デジタルデータに換算したところで12バイト程度のサイズになるとは思えんな。
I say that, but I don't have the slightest clue how do you even begin to measure, let alone convert chicken or bananas into bytes of data.
塩は一つ一つが小さいから12バイト以下と換算された可能性がある。
質量が大きいと超重力に押しつぶされるっていうこと？
質量ではないかもしれん。データには重さはない。
いずれにせよ得意点を裸にできていない時点でイベントホライゾンを通過せざるを得なくなる。
But they have made it so people can come through and regardless kind of retain their human mass. It's just jellified or into a wall or they're already dead, but which would mean they have a bigger machine, but I still don't know.
そのイベントホライゾン内では空間と時間の入れ替わりの影響でリング上得意点に到達した被験者は超高速に達しているから超重力により押しつぶされて破壊されたデータがブラックホールから吐き出されてしまう。
ゼリーマンの出来上がりだ。
でも質量が小さければ通り抜けられるとも思えない。どっちにしろ超重力の中を抜けないといけないのよ。
穴がきついのならば注入する電子を増やせばいい。
そんな簡単な問題とは思えない。セルンだってその方法は試したはず。なのに実験開始から9年経っても解決できていない。
But we're better than CERN.
単純に電子の量を増やせばいいってわけでもないのよ。
そうか。
そもそもセルンではリフターがあるけど電話レンジの場合そのリフターに代替するものが何なのかすら分かってない。これじゃ調整以前の問題。
She has a point.
リフターに代わるものが何なのかそれは不明だが少なくともその代替物の効果により リング得意点に36バイトプラスアルファまでは通り抜け可能な道が作られているのは確かだ。
よくわかんないよ。
Again, my theory is still the power or a bigger microwave. Mayuri finished with her chicken looks at us in confusion.
リング上得意点の入り口である内側のイベントホライゾンを魔王城の門に例えればいい。
魔王城？
Hundreds of soldiers attack the heavily fortified Demon Lord's castle gate. The soldiers can use the magic called Lifter to force the castle gates open, but they can only keep it open for a moment before it closes. During that moment, only 12 soldiers can break through. The soldiers can only use Lifter magic 3 times. The 36 soldiers who make it through the gate return triumphantly as the heroes who slew the Demon Lord. But the soldiers who were left behind are imprisoned by the Demon Lord's minions. They're taken to the castle prison cells and turned into slimes. The heroes saved them after defeating the Demon Lord, but unfortunately they go home as slimes.
スライムになって帰ってきた騎士さんたちがゼリーマンなんだね。
だが例外もある。
The soldiers can combine into a super soldier with the strength and size of 100 ordinary soldiers. The super soldiers have the power to defeat the Demon Lord alone, but since his body is too big, he can't pass through the gate, even when it's opened by a lifter. And so, deprived of his magic's effectiveness, the weakened super soldier is seized by the Demon Lord's underlings and sent home in defeat as a giant slime.
なんだその無茶な設定。
図体が大きすぎてはダメだという例えだ。
なるほど。すごくわかりやすかったよ。
So then how would we still navigate that? I guess we would need to make a hole, bash it through, go above or below in that example.
そう？
オカリンの例えはともかく、これでゼリーマンの件は解明できたんじゃね？
すべてマユリのヒントのおかげだな。
マユシーは役に立ったかな？
ああ、いいひらめきだったぞマユリ。
よかった。
でもまだ仮説よ。それが証明されたわけじゃない。
証明ってどうやんの？セルンと同じように人体実験するん？
岡部と橋田さんが被験者として志願してくれるなら喜んで実験してあげるけど。
人体実験ってなんか響きがやばいよね。性的な意味で。
I'll put my hand in there.
だが断る。僕はされる方よりせっかくだからする方を選びたい。
右に同じ。いや、性的な意味でという部分は同意しないが。
バカども。
Kirsu gives us a cold stare and shrugs her shoulders in exasperation.
何度も言うけど、問題はあの電話レンジのどこにリフターに代替する機能があるのかっていうこと。
それともう一つ、なぜ時間帯によって放電現象やゼリーマン化が起きたり起きなかったりするのかだ。
わからないことはあるけど、D メールのやり方についてはもう完璧ってことで。ファイナルアンサー？
Net slang used in the question is this your final answer, or originates from a popular quiz show with contestants who want to be millionaires. I wonder what that's from.
過去にメールを送れるってすごいことだよね。
Why don't we just ask ourselves what the answer is, which gives us more time to do it in the future? I'm just kidding, of course, but you know.
人が直接過去へ飛べるわけじゃないからタイムマシンって感じはしないけどな。
それをやろうとしてセルンほどの研究機関が失敗し続けている。タイターの予言によると完成まであと24年かかるんだっけ？
I guess we have the advantage though, because if they could send data back in time, they would have recorded that, which means we do have an up on them, which means if we can really perfect then changing our knowledge to, oh, we had this knowledge 30 days ago or 100 days ago, you know, then that could give us something. I answered Kirsu's sarcastic question with a nod.
確かに今の俺たちでは 物理的なタイムマシンは無理かもしれんな。セルンに比べて金も施設も足りない。しかし俺たちはそれでもタイムトラベルを実現させた。データを過去へと送ったのだ。
I mean, like, what if we get the lottery numbers 5 days, but before or whatever?
この電話レンジはもっとちゃんと検証するべきね。何が起きてるのか把握しないと。
D メールをもっといろいろ面白いことに使いたいよな。
気持ちはわかるが今日は無理だ。もしまたビルを揺らしたらミスター・ブラウンから最後通告を出されるだろう。
Not Mr. Braun. He'll raise the rent or kick us out of the lab.
詳細な検証は明日以降に行う。だがこれだけは宣言させてくれ。
I step onto the couch and look at each lab member in turn.
靴脱がなきゃ汚れちゃうよ。
本日今日って何日？
8月2日。
Nice.
2010年8月2日は人類史にとって永遠に記憶に残る日となるであろう。なぜなら今日この日我ら未来ガジェット研究所は人類史上初のタイムマシン開発に成功したからである。
人類史上初じゃなくね？セルに先越されてたし。
そもそも開発したとは言えない。偶然使えるようになっただけ。
They're such haters.
助手はセレンディピティという言葉を知らないらしいな。ペニシリンに X 線にダイナマイト、その他多くの偉大な発明は偶然から生まれたのだぞ。
True. I don't know why penicillin is a tip because it's medicine. A nitroglycerin-based explosive invented by Alfred Nobel in 1866. Oh, dynamite. A type of electromagnetic, this is X-ray, wave was discovered by Wilhelm Röntgen in 1895, famous for its application in medicine such as with diagnostic imaging. Penicillin, the world's first antibiotic, discovered in 1929.
それはそうだけど。
でもクリスちゃんってタイムマシンなんてないやーいってこの前は言ってたよ。今はあるって認めてるんだね。
Nice.
今のところは認めざるを得ないってだけ。原理を究明していけば、もしかしたらタイムマシンとは似ても似つかないまがいものかもしれない。
けどいつもこいつも俺の堂々たる宣言に敬意すら払わんとは。人類史上初の、あ、いや史上2番目かもしれないがタイムマシン開発の栄誉、この俺が独り占めしても後で文句を言わないことだな。今日の第66回円卓会議は以上だ。解散。
今のって円卓会議だったん？知らんかった。しかも66回って。
It was we announced it in the beginning or last episode.
円卓だろうがなんだろうがどうでもいいわ。
Kirsu gets up from the chair and stretches.
帰ってシャワー浴びて寝る。
マユシーはもうすぐバイトなのです。
I'm incredibly tired too. Let's just sleep today. But when I lie down, I find myself unable to sleep, though part of me is still frightened by the dark secrets we've uncovered. The curiosity and excitement are too much to bear. We built a machine that can send emails to the past. It's like a dream, but it's real, and it's ours. As I start thinking of ways to use it, my imagination spreads out to infinity, driving the last vestiges of fear from my mind. I'm standing in absolute darkness. How long have I been here? I can't remember. I can't move. I can't feel. I can't see. The world is empty.
何もないんじゃないの。
Oh. A voice resounds in the darkness, as if whispering in my ear, as if screaming from far away, as if dozens of people around me are speaking at once. Where am I?
ここはイベントホライゾンを超えた場所。
We've time traveled.
時間と空間の役割が入れ替わった場所。
Oh. Suddenly, the darkness is dispelled. Beautiful. An ocean of stars fills the heavens. The sight is breathtaking, beautiful. However, one point in space lacks stars. I noticed that point. I think it's around here, or they're gonna say around here. I stare at that point. My body starts to fall. I'm falling through the sea of stars. No, not falling. I'm being pulled into a rift of utter darkness from which not even light can escape. Black hole horizon. In an instant, my consciousness has exceeded the speed of light. Stars flash past and vanish from sight. Light itself is but dust in my wake. Logic screams that this cannot be. Nothing can move faster than light. That would contradict the theory of relativity.
あんたは移動なんてしていない。
Oh? That voice again. It comes from behind, overtaking my faster-than-light consciousness. At the same time, it seems to lie in wait at my destination. Why do I hear Christina's voice?
あんたは移動なんてしていない。
Those same words. Hmm.
言ったはず。ここでは空間と時間の役割は入れ替わっている。
Okay, so space and time. So now we're in time and space, not space and time.
あんたは空間を移動することはできない。あんたの時間が延々と引き伸ばされているのよ。
I accelerate. I can hardly breathe. It feels like something is crushing my body.
あんたの1秒は私には永遠となる。遠くから観測している私にはあんたは停止しているようにしか見えない。
I fall. I'm pulled to the depths of the dark, or perhaps to the end of the universe. But even beyond the speed of light, I'll never reach it. Am I looping? No, that's not it. Is the end running away from me? That's not it either. Stretching. What is stretching? Space? Me?
振り返ってはいけない。永遠は無限ではない。永遠へ向かって時間が引き伸ばされ続けようとも終わりは存在する。
Something approaches. It approaches slowly, a stark contrast to the stars flashing past. Is it really approaching? It looks like it's standing still. Its slowness gives it that illusion, and it's me. Not really. I don't know what it is, but it is something.
イベントホライゾン。
I try to reach toward it, but my hand won't move.
振り返ってはいけない。そこには1秒が永遠へと引き伸ばされたあんたが連なっているから。
I'm kind of, I guess, imagining right now that Diavolo scene where he's, I guess not to spoil, but people know who I'm talking about when I just said the name, so I'm not going to say anything more. I'm slowing to a stop, but still I keep falling. The end never comes. And as my topic approach to 0. When will this second pass? I'm just trying to nap, man. A second stretched out to infinity. 1 second becomes 0.1 seconds. 0.1 becomes 0.01. 0.01 becomes 0.001. 0.001 seconds. 0.00001 seconds, 0.00001 seconds, 0.0000001 seconds, and so on. I'm not going to read all of it out. When will I arrive? Gradually, time shortens. Gradually, my perception of time lengthens.
前を向いてたどり着いて
No matter how closely I get, I can never reach.
魔王の縄文へ
Suddenly, her words take on an amused tone. The Demon Lord's Gate.
あんたは鍵を持っていない
We don't have the key.
縄文をこじ開けられず
I try to shout, but my mouth won't move. I mustn't look back.
魔王の手下に捕らえられる
Ruh-roh. Pictures from the Jellyman's report flicker through my brain. My body.
振り返ってはいけない
You got mail. I want to look back. I want to go back. Okay, yeah, I can't pull up my phone, obviously. I can't look back. I can't go back. I face toward the thing. I face the future becoming a jellyman, while frozen for eternity. Roused by a melody, I slowly open my eyes. Instead of an ocean of stars, I see the lab's familiar ceiling. Oh, what a bad dream. It's bright out. What time is it? My phone is ringing. You got mail. Shining finger. I came like you said. Okay, Bae-kun, you promised to show me the IBM 5100. Remember, are you there? Your windows are open and the lights are on. If you're there, could you open the door? I'm out front. Oops, I couldn't read all of them. I thought I told her to stop with the spam. I checked the clock, it's 9 a.m. I slept for over 15 hours. Are you asleep? Ignoring me? Maybe I'm climbing up the stairs now. Please reply, are you pretending to be out? I'm coming to the door. I was going to knock, but the hallway's dark and scary. I'm afraid something will jump out if I make any noise. Did you go out? Where are you? Are you still in Akihabara? Now let's see if we have any more past emails. I don't think so. That was kind of crazy though. No wonder I feel so lethargic. I stifle a yawn as I unlock the door. When I open the door, I see shining figure Kiria Mocha standing there looking down at her phone.
寝ていたのだ
Her expression doesn't change, but she bows her head slightly. I guess that's her way of saying sorry. Fine, I suppose I can't just leave her standing there. I reluctantly invite her in, then shut the door and collapse back onto the sofa. I'm still half asleep. I went to the trouble of inviting her, but Mocha just stands in the corner of the room.
汗びっしょり
何少しばかり宇宙を漂う粒子の気分を味わっていた
That was one hell of a nightmare. Maybe I'm more shocked by the truth of Stern's experiments than I thought I was. At any rate, I'm still drowsy. My vision's a little blurry too. I feel like yawning again. I failed to stifle it this time.
それで本当に IBN5100 を見に来たのか
Mocha nods. Then she starts entering something on her phone. For face-to-face, why is she sending me mail? You said I could come look, remember? True, I did say that. But if you're gonna visit someone, don't usually let them know beforehand? I didn't mean to disturb you, but I need to see the IBN 5100.
バラに来なくてもいや待てよ貴様本当の狙いはこの俺の取材だな
Like back when we first met and she took a picture of my face without permission. Since I am the infamous mad scientist Hoyen Kuma, I am quite the delicious topic. In my dealings with dark powers, I've learned secrets that could topple governments. People would love to get their hands on my knowledge. Of course, that's why I'm being chased by the organization. And that's why I refuse all interviews and photo ops. And now comes this woman, aiming to get me while I'm still half asleep. A dirty trick, but effective. But Mocha doesn't react to my sharp accusation. Am I wrong about her? Oh, now she's talking. Too bad I don't understand what she means.
わかるように頼む。
I don't miss the way Mocha quickly scans the room.
IBN 5100見せてほしい。
いいだろう。しかし見せるだけだ。そして見たら帰るのだ。それでいいか。
I won't sell or lend it to her no matter what. That machine is critical to our hacking operation against CERN, the enemy. Mocha bites her lip, but she soon nods faintly. I open the curtains to the development room. Off to the side is the cardboard box with the IBN 5100 inside.
その段ボールだ。中に入ってる。
I point to it by jerking my chin. Mocha slowly walks up to the cardboard box, takes a breath, and peeks inside. Her eyes instantly light up and she stares at the machine in fascination. Maybe she's not only a male demon but also a retro PC maniac. Or maybe she's even a pervert with a retro PC fetish. No way, I don't want to live in the same world as perverts at that level. After staring at the IBN for a few moments, Mocha starts cheerfully typing out a mail. What an annoying woman. I want to take a picture.
無断撮影は禁止だ。どんなカメラで撮るのか教えてもらおう。
Unless I place strict restrictions on photography, she might snap my picture when I'm not paying attention. I'm being chased by the organization, so I can't expose my face to the media. Mocha stops moving once I give her my instructions.
いや、いい。使おうとしているカメラを奥の棚に置くだけでいい。それを見せてもらう。いいか。それ以外の妙な真似はするな。
Mocha silently places her phone on the shelf, but she doesn't let go. She keeps her hand on it.
まさか、それか？その携帯の内蔵カメラで撮ると？
Mocha nods, still expressionless. I thought she was doing a magazine article, but if she's using her phone, something tells me she's not very good at her job. Or maybe she's so nervous about interviewing me that she forgot her camera. At any rate, I'm starting to feel sorry for her.
OK だ。自由に撮ってもらって構わん。ただし、この俺の顔以外だ。もしも撮ったら、俺はお前の口を封じるしかなく。
撮るつもりないから。岡部君の顔は。
Mocha starts shooting the IBN 5100. She doesn't even glance at the great Hoyen Kuma. She might act like she doesn't care, but I can tell she's waiting for me to lower my guard. She can't deceive these eyes of mine. A picture of me is worth a million to the right people. Given her stalker-like behavior, it seems safe to assume that I'm the true focus of her interest. But I won't be exposed so easily. The organization. I feel sorry for her, but I can't let the organization find me. I've been on the run for so long that caution has become a habit. Leave no trace of where you've been. Stay vigilant around the clock. The organization trying to silence me. That's how you stay alive. I keep my guard up, ready to respond with gleeful force should she attempt to take my picture. But 5 minutes pass and she's still focused on the IBN 5100. It's like I'm not even in the room. She dares attack my pride, a fearsome opponent indeed. 30 minutes later, Mocha is still taking pictures. Okay, that's kind of crazy. I mean, how many pictures do you need, right? The period between shutter sounds has lengthened, but she's still adjusting her angle for every shot. Her expression is completely serious. Come on, it's a computer, not a supermodel. I watch her work from the lounge as much as I munch on breakfast banana. I would have preferred to get something, geez Louise, from the convenience store, but I didn't want to leave Mocha alone. I know the IBN 5100 is too heavy for her to carry, but still, there's no telling what the fanatic will do if I let her out of my sight. Suddenly, I get another mail. Borrow the 51, can I?
ダメだと言っただろ
So she took pictures for 30 minutes to maybe get us to change her mind? That doesn't sound too smart. I direct my answer toward the development room.
そもそもそれは凶悪な重さだからなお前一人では運べない
She's like, I got people. If you could help me carry it.
いやいや待ていなぜ貸すのが前提になっているのだ貸さないと言っているだろうが
本当に
本当だ
どうしても
どうしてもだ
Once again, she does her thing, typing on her phone at high speed.
だから
Did she really just have to send me a one-word mail? What a troublesome woman.
いいかよく聞け幻のレトロ PC IBN5100 はその俺京間を選び契約したそれが厳然たる事実神ですら歪められぬ決定事項シュタインズゲートの選択だそもそも契約において俺は一時的にこれの力を借りているに過ぎない使い終われば元の所有者に返すことになる
Who's the original owner? Tell me. Stop it with these mails already.
教えることはできんな守秘義務もまた契約の中に含まれているし IBN5100 を狙う連中から元の所有者を守るためでもある
I mean, anything could happen. Mocha might seduce Luca's dad, for instance, and get him to lend her the IBN 5100. And then I couldn't complain if Mocha took it away. I must avoid the situation at all cost. Of course, I don't think Mocha can seduce anyone with her personality, and since Luca's dad has a wife and kids, I don't think he'd fall easily either. Tell me where you found it, right? Probably just thinking too much. Mocha meanwhile is staring at the floor in what I assume is defeat.
俺もそこまで鬼ではない
What does she need it for?
俺の目的のためにこれと契約したその目的を果たした後ならば次はお前が契約できるように元の所有者と交渉してやってもいい
When I return the IBN 5100 to the Yanebasha shrine, Ragnarok will be over and the fate of the world will have already been decided.
そしてラグナロックが勝利に終わろうと敗北に終わろうとこの法王院京馬の人生はその頃にはもういや今の言葉は忘れてくれそんな先のことなど今は考えている場合ではないからなそうさそんな先のことは
それより場所
Geez, I had some good angst going there. She's just oblivious to the mood.
IBN5100 は柳林神社にあった
Just then I hear the sound of the door opening. Mocha twitches. I look into the lounge and see Daru wiping the sweat off his brow with a towel as he comes in.
Guten Morgen.
ずいぶん早いな
Ever since university went into summer break, Daru has been coming to the lab in the morning less and less. But then again, he's also been staying up all night more and more.
昨日夕方から寝始めたからさ朝5時に目覚めたぞなもしはあ暑い午前中なのにこの暑さとかありえなさすぎだろ上皇おかりんそちらのエロセクシーな三次元女性はどなたでありますか
ああ紹介しようシャイニングフィンガー
Shining finger.
シャイニングフィンガーだと俺のこの手が光ってうなる
うならないだが能力者だ
能力とか ねえよ。
見ればわかるはずだ。こいつは間違いなく能力者だよ。
まあいいや。よろしく桐生氏。
Even though Daru bowed his head, Mocha doesn't so much as look at him. She's now looking down at her phone, not that she's ever really looked up anyway. Daru turns red.
なんという華麗なスルー。デブオタだからって見下してやがりますか。クソー。さてはお主、スイーツかっこ笑いだな。
A derogatory term used to describe women who subscribe to a way of thinking incomprehensible to men. Such women are supposedly influenced by mainstream culture, as promoted by Women's Magazine. Some claim that this term is used by men to justify their lack of success with women.
萌えかよ。この男こそ俺のマイフェイバリットライトアーム、スーパーハッカーのダルだ。
Mocha lowers her chin imperceptibly, or imperceptibly. Was that supposed to be a bow? Her expression hasn't changed at all. Everything Daru says blows cleanly through one ear and out the other. And she was so eager to meet the super hacker before.
おかり、まさかこの人にヤバいことでもしてたん？
やばいこととはなんだ。俺たちは撮影をしていただけだ。
撮影だと？それをネタに脅し、ついには性的なおもちゃに。
エロゲノを現実に持ち込むのはやめろ。
さあせん。
Daru has a really bad habit of saying these kinds of things right in front of the people he's talking about. If only he learned just to keep those delusions in his head.
あ、そうそう。電話レンジだけどさ、ちょっと改良しようと思うんだよね。
改良？どこ？
ほら、今って結構めんどい手順が必要じゃん。D メールを過去に送るのにさ。
おお。
それをもっと簡単にできるようにしたくて。あ、それと電話レンジ専用携帯からの転送も可能にしようかと。
転送とは具体的には？
Oh, so he automates it.
今は D メールの送信先は電話レンジにつなげた携帯だけっしょ。
That's right. In yesterday's experiment, my phone was attached to the phone wave named subject to change socket. So my inbox got flooded with D-mails.
それって結構不便じゃん。電話レンジ専用携帯に転送機能をつけちゃえば、その専用携帯を経由して好きな番号に D メールが送れるわけ。
改良にはどれぐらいかかる？
2、3時間じゃね？オカリンも手伝ってくれたらだけど。
わかった。手伝おう。
OK。
Okay. Daru really is reliable. I walk up to him with my hand raised for a high five. But he completely ignores it, sits on the sofa and begins eating. Oh. Darn it. Pay attention, Daru. I slowly lower my hand. Whatever. Once the upgrades are complete, we'll gather the lab mems and begin discussing serious email use. It's time to think about the practical applications of sending mail to the past. Another mail? He said something about sending emails to the past, didn't you? What does that mean? Tell me. Are we gonna get another member? I'd kind of be surprised, in all honesty. You'd think it'd be our part-time warrior first. Daru, you idiot. How could you make such a basic mistake? Mocha, whose eyes have never once left her phone, is now staring straight at me. I need to talk my way out of this somehow. She may just be a part-timer, but she's still a journalist of sorts. If she learns that we built the world's first time machine, there's no way we'll be able to keep it under wraps. The organization is sure to find out. I can't let that happen.
聞き間違いだ。
いいえ。
Well, she's gonna have to go. Mocha shakes her head.
はっきり聞こえた。
Mocha's pretty persistent. I know that because of her mail attacks. She won't let me escape so easily. What should I do? In frustration, I put my phone to my ear.
俺だ。まずいことになった。いや、そうじゃない。8号機の情報が第三者に漏れた。あ、分かっている。なんとかするさ。 場合によっては口封じをしてでも食い止める。ああ、機関に知られるわけにはいかないからな。
Kind of true in this sense, you know.
これがシュタインズゲートの選択だとしたらやりきれないな。アンゼルナ、地獄行きは聖戦の後と決めている。エル、プサイ、コングル。
I put my phone in my pocket and turned back to Mocha.
誰と電話を？
お前には関係ない。
Mocha looks down and begins typing another mail. FB. Since she didn't include her usual signature, does that mean she was in a hurry? Her expression didn't change at all, though. Anyway, I disregard the mail's contents and take one step towards Mocha. She makes no attempt to escape. I'm standing between her and the door.
選べ。秘密を守ると誓うか、あるいは死か。今すぐにだ。猶予はない。他に選択肢もない。我がラボの秘密を知った以上、貴様には覚悟を決めてもらうぞ。桐生萌か。
殺す。
貴様が事実を公表しようとするならばな。この狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法王院京馬をあまり舐めない方が身のため。
何？オカリンまた始まったん？
Daru's standing behind me. I turn around in surprise.
桐生氏だっけ？オカリンのこれは一種の病気だから気にしないで OK。
Can't you see what's going on, Super Haka?
バカ者が！お前のうかつな発言のせいで電話レンジカッコ仮のタイムマシンとしての機能がバレてしまったのだぞ。
タイムマシン。
今オカリンもうかつな発言を。
This is awful. Everything that could have gone wrong has. How do I recover? First, I need to silence Mo.
てってるー。おはよう。
Great.
オカリン、タイムマシン実験する前にマユシーに唐揚げ温めさせてほしいな。
I drop to my knees in utter despair. We're finished. It's impossible to talk our way out of this one.
桐生萌か。すべて話そう。その上で頼みがある。震えよ、我が右腕。契約に基づき命じる。漆黒の極限をまといて我が望み、すなわち破壊の衝動を満たせ。かくして塵は塵へ、灰は灰へと帰る。
I pull hard with both my arms, tearing the microwave door free with a terrible screech. The screws were loosened, but it sounds like I might have broken something too. Well, whatever.
これじゃあもう唐揚げ温められないよ。
マユリよ、これはすでに電子レンジではない。タイムマシンなのだ。
No more chicken.
横暴だよ。じゃあオカリン、新しく電子レンジ買ってきてよ。
そんな金はない。
Besides, this was Daru's idea. Removing the microwave door means we don't have to open it every time we want to send an email. Daru is currently reprogramming the microwave so that it won't stop when the doors open. He's already programmed the forwarding feature. Mocha takes a picture with her phone. I cover the lens with my hands.
撮影は禁止だと言っている。
記念に。
何の記念だ。とにかく撮るな。
Mocha complies. I register as a lab member number 5 just a bit earlier. It was a choice between letting her leak word of the time machine or forcing her to join our group. I reluctantly chose the latter.
俺も随分甘くなったものだ。 昔ならば容赦なく指圧師の命を絶っていたところだろう。
Mocha is standing right next to me, but my monologue has no effect. Looks like she wants to ask me something.
なんだ。
本当にタイムマシン？
本当だ。お前にも後で見せてやる。だから絶対に口外するな。いいな。
Mocha nods.
よし、プログラム終わった。
Kursu, lying on the sofa, looks up from the technical manual she was reading. She got here about 30 minutes ago. Ooh.
それじゃあ実験再開ね。
でもまた店長さんに怒られないかな。
We added 2 pillows.
案ずることはない。俺は昨日ミスター・ブラウンとこう約束したのだ。今日はもう揺らさないと誓うとな。つまり揺らさないと約束したのは昨日だけであって、昨日から見るところの明日である今日は揺らしても問題ないのだ。
何の解決にもなってないだろう。どうしてそこまで自信満々でいられるのか不思議。
つまりこう言いたいのか、クリスティーナ。ミスター・ブラウンをやれと
言っとらんわ。それに岡部みたいな兵糧が向かっていってもあの店長にはかなわないでしょ。
Interesting.
ムキムキだもんね。
Unfortunately, it's impossible to experiment without shaking the building. I have no choice but to negotiate with Mr. Braun somehow. The other 4 members look at me in anticipation. Are they planning to sacrifice me?
それがシュタインズゲートの選択か。しかし
While trying to think of a way to avoid talking to the manager, I wander over to the window and look outside. And then it's Suzaha. Oh, and the daughter. The street below is mostly empty. A girl is polishing her bicycle in front of the building. A much younger girl is squatting next to her, watching her work. They're alone. I can only see the backs of their heads from here, but I know who they are.
そこのバイト戦士。
When I call her, Suzaha looks left and right while wiping the sweat off her brow before finally looking up here.
ウィース。
The girl beside her also looks up. This cute little girl is Tenoji Nei, Mr. Braun's only daughter. Looks like she came to play with her father today. And it's Luca. The Garo Froggies are responsible, but he was acting strange way before Garo Froggies existed. Sorry, I said something impertinent. I'll be careful from now on. He'll be okay, right? P.S. I didn't swing Samidare again. He was doing so well, and now he's lacking. Why? He's supposed to be my brilliant student, and he's failing me. How will he get big and strong? I've always wondered how it's possible for such a muscular man to spawn such a cute girl. Nei bows her head when we make eye contact. I return the nod, then call out to Suzaha.
そこで何をしている？
見ればわかんじゃん。自転車磨いてんだよ。
今日はバイトじゃないのか？
バイトだよ。だからここにいいんだし。
You're polishing your bicycle even though you're at work? I mean, I guess the store barely has any customers. To put it bluntly, was there even a need for a part-timer?
彼女まだ自転車いじってたの？
I can hear Kirsu's sour voice from inside the lab.
さっき私が来た時も階段の前にいて思いっきり睨まれた。
Looks like they're still fighting.
おいバイト戦士、ミスター・ブラウンはどうしている？
ミスター・ブラウン？誰
？1階のジャンク屋の店長のことだ。
ジャンク屋じゃなくてブラウン管専門ショップでしょ。
My assistant's so picky, junk shop was just a joke to add a little Hawaiian Kuma spice to the mix.
ああ、ミスター・ブラウンってそういう意味か。お父さんの名前はミスター・ブラウンじゃないよ。
Oh? The little girl diligently corrects us on her father's name. She must not get the joke.
店 長は出張サービス中。しばらく帰還しないんじゃないかな。
Let's go.
何それは本当か？
あんたじゃなきゃ私ここでサボってないよ。あ、前サボってることは店長には内緒ね。じゃあ今度自転車に乗せて。
It's a blessing from the gods. I give my gratitude to part-time warrior and shift my attention back inside.
聞いた通りだ。これこそがシュタインズゲートの選択なのだろう。ミスター・ブラウンは今不在。すなわちそれは実験し放題であることを意味する。
結局根本的解決はまた先送りするのか？
シュタインズゲートの選択だと言っている。
何でもいいからさ、とりあえず電話レンジセカンドエディションバージョン 1.03 を試したいんだけど。
セカンドエドションバーゼロション。
セカンドエディションバージョン 1.03。
How did we get to point or 1.03?
そんなやぼったい言い方はよせ。この改良型はヘブンリーメリーゴーラウンドだ。
That one's a little
っ
rough.
てどうでもいいだろ。いいから実験を。
The sound of a camera interrupts our quarrel. Mocha has her phone pointed at us. How many times have I told her not to take pictures?
楽しそうだったから。
How sweet. Mary smiles happily. Daru doesn't react. Kirsu turns away in a huff.
そんなわけない。少なくとも私はこのサークルのノリにうんざりしてただけよ。
それにしてもこの助手ツンデレである。
Ooh, I wonder what that means. A girl who is usually aloof and acerbic but soon becomes affectionate, dare, when alone with her romantic interest. However, the definition has become more broad recently. More brawn, if you will.
誰がツンデレだ。
おお、マキセ氏ってツンデレの意味わかるん？
Ooh.
知らないわよ。
どう見ても知っているな。顔にそう書いてある。
Ho ho ho. Kirsu bites her lip. So she is familiar with otaku culture. I wonder how she got that knowledge while living in America. Well, early 2000s, let's just say.
実験を。
Mocha's tired of waiting. She's shown great interest in the time machine ever since we told her the truth. Of course, I made her promise never to write an article about it. I threatened to take her phone away if she breaks her oath. Alright, and with that being said, this is the perfect time to stop for part 12 of Steins Gate. So, all very exciting. Hopefully, if everything goes well, I'll either finish the episode, the remaining 3 tonight on 10/3/2025, or I'm gonna do it Sunday night, and then I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna commit to 5-hour sessions and not break it up between 3 and 2, just so I have a little bit more time to record and everything like that. Sorry, my eye's really itchy. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But regardless, if you like videos like this and want to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help out the channel. Even though my YouTube short is now diving down again in views, I'm still super happy and stoked. Because of you guys, I was able to get to like 7,100 subscribers today. So again, thank you very much for that. And with that being said, thank you for watching. I've been Boog Dagoo. May God bless you and peace.